dragon. As she represents death, he represents life.
Sit back and dream in Falernum while the sounds of surf rock, psychobilly, and island trance penetrates your skull and tickles your pleasure principle as you surf a dopamine wave. Drop the keys. Your mother's calling you. You're taking a cab home tonight. What's up, everyone? This is Julio. Welcome to this episode of the Food Criterion. Today, we're going to meet a really good friend of mine, Adam Rains. Adam is the lead bartender and beverage director at the world-famous Golden Tiki right here in Las Vegas. Sin City original, the Golden Tiki opened its doors on July 24th, 2015, and is the creation of industry veteran Brandon Powers. Tiki Rains. How you doing, my brother?
Good, man.
Thanks for having me today, man.
I am stoked that you're here.
Yeah, dude. Before the place even opens up, this is great.
Yeah, man. I was thinking that we could start with a little Tiki Rasputin.
Wow, man. Okay. As in, like, the Tiki Rasputin?
You know, sometimes people call me the Tiki Rasputin.
Dude, you're on this can, brother.
Yeah, my face is on a can.
I can't wait to try this.
All right, I'm going home.
Now, Adam is a man of many names. He's been known as the Tiki Attaché, Chief Administrator of Liquids Unknown, benefactor of the arts of the intoxicant. The Black Betty is an original by the Golden Tiki OG Adam Rains. This cocktail is tart and exotic with a full yet dry finish. The Limba Limba Akulam. This one's one of my favorites. It's a tribute to Vegas Tiki history. A version of this cocktail was on the menu at the famed Aku Aku restaurant in the Stardust Resort and Casino in 1960.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Jungle Jason. Welcome to the Golden Tiki. First off, I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite drinks on our secret menu, which is called the No Brainer, located right here. When we were trying to redesign the menu here at the Golden Tiki, our biggest thing was we wanted to kind of elevate the cocktails. One of the cocktails we were thinking about was the zombie. So we took 6 of our wonderful pre-batch cocktails, mixed them together with some wonderful fresh lime juice, demerara syrup, and pineapple juice. Hit it with spritz of absinthe and lit that, you know what, on fire. It is actually one of the most brilliant cocktails we ever had because it shouldn't have worked. You would think, no way, it wouldn't work. Literally, one try, done. It was amazing. Let's taste it.
And Black Strap Rum.
Rum made from blackstrap molasses.
Falernum.
Falernum is a rum-based liqueur from Barbados. You can make your own though.
Orgeat.
Orgeat, orange almond flour syrup.
Falernum.
Falernum, tiki, ketchup.
Dolan.
Dove, a proprietary pineapple sorbet.
Oh, it's proprietary. It sure is.
Now, the era of Tiki began in the ashes and demise of what President Herbert Hoover coined the Noble Experiment, or what most of us know as Prohibition or the 18th Amendment, banning the production, distribution, and consumption of alcoholic beverages from 1920 to 1933. That experiment did not end well. People lost their minds, bootlegging ensued, low-grade spirits rose to prominence, crime got organized. American bartenders had a mass exodus to both overseas and the Caribbean. The Great Depression intensified, and for 13 years, the United States was far from noble. You never catch you now, Copper, see? You'll never catch me alive now, see? Until the eventual ratification of the 21st Amendment, which told the 18th Amendment to kick rocks on December 5th, 1933, bringing Prohibition to a joyous end. Now, around that time, American adventurer and World War II veteran Ernest Raymond Beaumont Gant, who many consider to be the father of Tiki, played a critical role in ushering in this vibrant island ethos, inspiring many old world legendary bartenders and today's modern day mixologists to keep the Tiki torches burning with every Polynesian pearl diver and Navy grog they make.
It has, of course, the Rasputin.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of raspberry in
raspberry.
there. There is Espolón tequila.
Okay.
There's Sicilian Amaro. There's a little black tea blood orange.
Okay.
And then special secrets that I really can't disclose.
Understood. Well, thank you, brother. Cheers.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Thanks for having me. These glasses are amazing, bro.
These are the dragon's followers, falling to the ground at the glance of the witch.
Among these artifacts, I know the Tiki is known for collecting. There are a variety of other things here as well that are pretty amazing. Why don't you tell me a little bit about those?
Yeah, like we got this whole set from the Haunted Mansion, and our owner, Brandon Powers, finds stuff from all over. Definitely imaginative guy, as you can tell as you walk around. He has
somewhat
stuff.
of a collector.
He is. He is. You should
World
see his
collector.
garage. Like here, you'll see a lot of Disney homage art that's been commissioned for this place. Billy the Crud, who's here local, hand carved a lot of our tikis that we have, and so a lot of the woodwork. We have stuff by the Tiki Bosco, Oceanic Arts, which are really big in the Tiki community, and they do really amazing stuff. And then even like black velvet. We have black velvet paintings up on the wall.
I noticed. Beautiful.
They kind of tell the lore of Skull Island. It's Captain William Tobias Faulkner.
Okay.
And it's his travels in search of the illustrious Golden Tiki.
Hence the name.
Exactly.
As you enter this dark grotto, the unmistakable scent and aura of seafaring humidity and vintage wood welcomes you alongside a pirate's shanty song. Any given time, you can find eyes transfixed on a television set with images of gyrating hips, surf tribes beckoning the sun, and perhaps Neptune himself strumming the ukulele as his pet kraken drifts into oblivion.
As I mentioned, part of the story of the Golden Tiki is the story of Captain William Tobias Faulkner on his journey to Skull Island in search of riches in the illustrious Golden Tiki. One thing he had to deal with was cannibals. Like you'll see here commemorated is a head huntress. It's a little bit macabre, but she has one of his crew members right there. You can see the fire that she was going to probably cook him. This is one of the locals with the Golden Tiki. And not too many people have seen the actual Golden Tiki. Gotcha. That have lived. So this is Mermaid Lisa. This is actually the owner's wife. She loves the painting.
His wife.
Yes.
Rendition.
Yes.
This wonderful painting.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Mermaid Lisa.
So, as I mentioned, Captain William Tobias Faulkner, this is the man. You can see here he's a little bit insane at this point. Without his pants, he lost those along the way as well.
Totally, man. He looks like me during lockdown, COVID.
As with every cocktail bar and restaurant around the country, you can count on the staff to be the keepers of memorable stories, including tales of excess, heightened arousal, daily grind, love and loss, and confessions that would make a priest order a double scotch and run for the hills. And after spending some time here with them and hanging out, you can't help but sense that they truly enjoy working here and that the stories are part of the fun.
People are full of aloha when they come here. I love it. I love it. That's what it's about.
You got some pretty crazy stories.
I do. I know I was telling you before, but it's my favorite story. My cleanest, dirty story you wanted to hear again? Yeah, so I was saying, I had this German couple, this hot blonde and this pretty cool looking guy, real beautiful couple sitting at the end of the bar. So as I went into the restroom, and sure enough, there's that blonde. And if you haven't seen in our bathrooms, we have a lot of phallic symbols inside our bathrooms. It's pretty unusual. A lot of our door handles and stuff like that. So of course, I walk into the bathroom to go pick up the papers and clean the bathroom. Sure enough, brother, there's that blonde and she's like this. Oh, and I walk in and I go, hey, what are you doing? She's like, oh.
A little over a year ago is where I'm sitting right now. There was a table, and our server at the time was dropping off drinks. There's probably solid like 8 people there. And as she's putting the drinks down, I'm not kidding you, this thick glass shattered for no reason at all. And so everyone was like freaking out because not everyone knew that we are haunted. So this is now the official haunted table, haunted shell area. And people come all over to see and sit just in this area.
Aloha. My name is Diakwa. I'm a manager here at the Golden Tiki. I would like to tell you a funny story about some brass penises that actually came up missing the very first week that we installed them. We installed them in the women's restrooms, and they were broken off at the bases, and they actually left the building with the customers that took them.
And I'm like, shh, it's Don the Beachcomber's birthday, baby. I'm having a Mai Tai Swizzle. And you know who doesn't have one? Austin, Texas, because you know what they don't have? A tiki scene. Bro, they don't even have a tiki scene. But you know who does? The Golden Tiki. Look at this thing. It's Appleton Estate Fantastic Mai Tai Swizzle, made by the famous Adam Raines here at Golden Tiki.
The food here is right on point for the nature of this bar. Chef Sam Byron, also known as the Sam Squatch, brings you a selection of island and tropical inspired bites that are simple and delicious. House-made sauces to accompany a variety of dishes that range from sweet and spicy to sticky and savory. And if you're in the company of friends, the poo-poo platter is sure to satisfy. A combination of sticky and tender smoked baby back ribs glazed with hoisin lime sauce, sweet pineapple, and sesame seeds, along with a traditional spam musubi, sweet calamari, golden crispy coconut shrimp served with pineapple chili sauce, and crab rangoons with a nice, delicious sriracha aioli and sweet chili.
Which dances alone, a figure both frightening and representative of fear itself.
That's great, man. So, hey, man, I wanted to, congratulate you on your book, your recent book. I know you came out with this book at a time that was unlike any other, during a pandemic, great social and political unrest. And I know you were inspired to write this book to help the community, help the bartenders, which is amazing, man, and I thank you for that. Tell me a little bit about this book and what it involves.
Yeah, it was called Lemba Loves Las Vegas, and Lemba is a rum company. Sure. It's made in the Dominican Republic, but it's bottled here in Vegas.
Here locally in Vegas.
Absolutely, and then the owners live here locally, and they're great guys. So we partnered with them in the USBG, and the USBG, which is the United States Bartenders Guild.
Okay.
They're the ones that really inspired me to do it, because during the shutdown, they were every week, sometimes 2 times a week, they were doing food giveaways and loads of different charitable things, not just for bartenders, but for service industry and their families in general. Mm-hmm. So I was inspired by that, because I was thinking, what can I do? I always say, I can't build a house, but I can build a Negroni.
You can make a mean cocktail.
So I was thinking, what can we do? So I got together with a lot of amazing local bartenders, some international bartenders like Francesca Lafranconi. I'll name drop all day, but
sure. Please do. Who else is involved? I know you had some great names in that book.
Yeah, we had bartenders from Herbs and Rye. We had bartenders from Starboard Tack. We had, like I said, Francesca Lafranconi. Tony Abou-Ganim gave a cocktail, and he also wrote the foreword.
The great Tony Abou-Ganim.
Yeah.
Writing the foreword for your book.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Yeah, I was that really touched me. But Tony is always such a charitable, giving guy. So.
Of course. Well, it speaks volumes about this community and the brotherhood and friendship that we all have with each other working in this industry. I myself have been involved in it for a long time. I've gotten to know a lot of people working in this industry, such as yourself. And that's great, man. And thanks so much for doing that. You're a hero, bro. Nah, you are, man. Anybody that takes the time out to help a community like that, as long as I've known you, you literally put your heart and soul and efforts into this community, into this culture. And cheers to you, brother. Thank
you, brother.
Well, I'm excited for some drinking. Cheers. I know you got more than this. So I say we get down on some serious business.
Let's get it.
Cheers, my brother.
Cheers.
Yep.
The witch dances again, and then 2 by 2 they run up and attack her. But overcome by her power, they fall.
Anyone who has lived here in Las Vegas understands and appreciates the value of their local bar and watering hole. It's always been synonymous in this city, a place to ease the bones from the vertical demands of life and perhaps, depending on your line of work, the horizontal. From the days of early stagecoaches and 6-shooters to pinstripe capos ordering hits, to today's hard-working hospitality workers, judges, strippers, and stressed-out mothers. Yeah, they're all sharing a thing called life. And here, title means nothing. Everyone is equal as you pull up a chair and order a drink at the bar. The smile you see is sincere. The hospitality you experience is a warm welcome away from the daily grind. And in the words of the Tiki Rasputin himself, Adam Raines, this is not a place to be hoodwinked and bamboozled, shanghaied and chinoised. It's a place of magic and mystics, fun and folly. A place for a pirate of exquisite mind.